Hey, this is Meredith Barnes from the panel show. We are happy that you are here for the show and wanted to let you know a few things. We will interact with the audience, and when we ask questions, please interact with us. But don't just blurt things out when you think of them with no regard for the audience or the performers. A person who does this is known in the theater world as an asshole. Thank you. Please turn off your phone's ringer. If you are expecting an important call during the show, please just get the fuck out now. Thank you. This is a non-smoking venue. Please go outside if you can't go an hour without smoking. If you are smoking weed, please share with the host. Thank you. If you post any photos or video of the panel show, please hashtag the panel show so we can find it and enjoy your fine work. Hashtag the panel show. We're glad you are here. Now that we got that shit out of the way, let's sit back and enjoy the panel show. And welcome to the stage, Mike Lazowitz.
Usually you have the beard guard.
The what?
The beard guard.
What is the beard guard?
You have a beard that protects the loudness from the microphone.
We didn't do that one in practice either.
No, that was not a...
How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the panel show's 421 special. Why 421? That's an answer. Let's get on to this monologue. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm not on anymore, guys.
What's this?
This is my buddy.
I think this house is haunted. Are you sure your uncle said we had to stay here overnight?
Yes, he did.
Let's do some monologue jokes, shall we? 2 people in Florida were given post-rabies exposure treatment after finding a dead bat in their prepackaged salad mix last week. After testing, the Center for Disease Control announced that the bat died of natural causes, and the Florida residents just already had rabies.
Is that how much someone phones usually?
Yes. I'm an expert. When asked for comment on the bat situation, billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne could not be reached. However, his arch nemesis, the Joker, was happy to provide this statement. Ha, 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 ha. Ever tell you how I got that bat in my salad? My old man was a vegetarian. Hey, you like me? Do you listen to Australian hip-hop? Australian rapper Tupac.
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 Tupac?
Tupac.
That's not a hip-hop. That's a hip-hop. Tupac attempted to skip out on his bill at a seaside restaurant on the Gold Coast this week, eventually being apprehended by cops on jet skis. Obviously, doing the old dine and drown. Authorities say he probably would have gotten away with it if he just waited an hour after eating before going swimming, like his mother told him to. Two-pack. Earlier this month, an Austin man punched a police horse named Moonshine, leading to his arrest for public intoxication and general horseplay. You got video of that?
Yes.
You can't.
Oh yeah, that's 6th Street. Right?
Yeah, that's right. That's it. That is 6th Street.
Oh yeah, there's Moonshine's partner, K-9 Officer Rex, says he hopes the media doesn't try and turn this into a dog and pony show. Moonshine later took out his aggression on an innocent bystander. I think we've got video of that too. Oh Lord.
Jesus.
He's okay, see?
Look, it's walking stick.
Everybody's fine. To make matters worse, however, police later charged and arrested the bystander at his suburban home. Which looks a lot like the skyline. Oh, guys just trying to chill out, watch the game.
It's a bystander.
One more. There we go. There we go. Marcia in the tech booth. That's pretty sweet. How you doing, Marcia?
Good. Oh, this was loud. Okay.
Get my jokes all organized here.
What's that?
I may need them again.
I hope not.
How you doing?
Good. I feel like I'm really far up right now, and I feel like I feel better now. Hold on. Yeah.
Marcia, what kind of day have you had? Yeah, that's
Oh, well, I had a great day. I didn't have to go to work.
well,
That's nice.
good.
Yeah, so that was good. I just spent my day home watching Star Wars. So yeah,
The original.
No, the new
episode
ones.
4?
the new ones I watched, The Force Awakens
Uh-huh.
and Rogue One.
What happened? Any spoilers?
I can tell you, I'm not that kind of person.
JJ, you are.
Somebody dies.
Oh.
Cool.
We do a regular thing here.
That's right.
Months ago, we did a segment called Trends with Friends. It was the first thing we actually got a laugh. We'd gone about 6 months, nobody laughed at all.
That's right.
People seemed to like this, so we kept it. It's our first successful bit, Trends with Friends.
Friends of.
Yeah.
And we've got some friends. It's a panel show quartet, ladies. Typically a quartet is 4 people, right?
We had 2 other members, but they decided to start a late night talk show.
Oh, you guys sound great. You sound great without us.
Thank you.
Thank you. What is our Trends with Friends?
Tonight we're gonna discuss things that's better when you're high.
Things that are better when you're high.
That's right.
All right.
Let's take a look at our
Let's
first
Let's kick this off. What's the first one? And that's Drinks with Friends.
That's just everybody.
Trends with friends.
The ever shrinking quartet.
Trends. Trends with friends. Boom, boom.
Pedal show to everybody. And now a word from our sponsors, right, JJ?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Opposites have been performing at the New Movement on Wednesday nights for 5 years. This week we'll see their final Wednesday night performance. Come say goodbye to these legends and witness some of the highest level improvisational comedy live and in person this Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
It's good, man.
You know what time it is?
Oh, I do.
It's legal argument time.
That's right.
We're going to have a debate.
Having a debate tonight, guys.
Now we know, we just recently found out that everything's better on weed. We have to assume that legalization on a broad scale is right around the corner. And since it's 421, we thought now was a good time to talk about it. We're going to bring out a big pharma, big tobacco type of grower, and we're going to bring out a local independent, would you say hippie-ish?
That would be an accurate. That would be an accurate statement.
Natural freedom loving type. Small business.
Small business. They were small business.
farm.
Yeah.
Come out and talk about whose method is better.
I'm gonna set this up.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's coming out first.
I think they're coming out together.
Are they
They're gonna come out together.
So can we just bring everybody out?
Yeah, just bring them all out.
Well, let's do that. Debaters.
I feel like if you're gonna have a debate, you need to have your fact checker here too, so I'm coming with them.
That's our old fact checker friend, Kai Krabs.
I'll just go this way.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Watch out, my bomb's back.
You have a bong back there?
No, what?
Now I'm ready.
Mitigating the marijuana marketplace. This is the high-tech portion of the show. This is the way they do it on Fox News.
That's true.
To fact check that, no, it is not.
Wow.
So we've got Big Weed up first. What is your name?
My name is Frances Finley, and I am with the Superior Sativa Solution Corporation.
That's a problem. Using Colorado's billion-dollar industry as an impressive example, what are your policy recommendations for the economy of legalization, and how do you see the national and local economies changing as weed is legalized across the country?
Well, once cannabis becomes legal, it's going to have a great impact locally and nationally and globally. Americans love big brand names. Levi's, Coca-Cola, we all love them, right? And that's where big time weed comes in, because when someone says, hey, I smoked some of your eye-crushing skull candy, someone else who's also smoked that has the same experience, and so it brings people together, Americans together on a shared experience.
Do I get 20 extra seconds?
No.
Oh,
And you are?
oh, you can just call me Breezy. Or Bleezy. Or I I like to smoke C's.
I'll call you all three. Okay, I like to smoke these. Same question.
Great. Sir JJ and my friend corporateness Greed.
Shots fired.
First of all, I'm a local business owner, and I believe in the locality of pot because of small business, small business, small business. It's what we want, it's what you want, it's what we voted for. It's important, and here's the thing. You buy shit at Walmart, and you don't know where it came from. Some child slave in some country far away is growing your pot, picking it, and it's flying all the way over. That's not what we want. We want to say our uncle's brother's best friend's sister, who we made out with in high school at the dance once, grew that shit. Good. Thank you.
And you have 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
We have rebuttals?
Not just buttals, but rebuttals.
Now, let me tell you, Americans work hard for their money, right? Everyone in here works hard. And when you buy your cannabis, you want the best, right?
Yeah.
You need a corporation that can hire the best scientists to grow you the best cannabis. These local people, they can't do that. You want someone growing it out of their basement? No. You want to be able to ask for a brand name and not just Uncle Smokey Joe stuff.
Einstein didn't go to college. And so you don't need school is what I'm saying. Also, places like Walmart steal jobs from local, grown, long-standing businesses that have been around forever and ever and ever. Weed is like ice cream. You want it from your parlor that's been there for decades and generations, and you need to know where it goes, and you want to bring local economy back to the people who need jobs, jobs, jobs!
And time. Let's check those facts.
Thanks for checking in with me. I've got 5 for you. So on the small business side, she said that her name was Breezy. According to her birth certificate, her name is Deborah Smith.
All letters.
She brought up issues about Walmart, and I did want to let people know that in the states where weed has already been legalized, Walmart is starting a rollback program that is similar to that, but with weed, called their Bullback program. And her uncle's boyfriend's best friend's sister actually has a pending lawsuit against her for not filing her BFD-420-A, which is a permit for being too lit to quit.
That's their corporate greed scamming.
You used your rebuttal time. On the big business side of things, she referred to it as eye-crushing soul candy. There is also a lawsuit there, a 2002 lawsuit, because it is actually causing people's eyes to crush in on themselves.
It's the best.
Debatable. And she said that Americans work hard for their money, but actually recent studies show that most people spend 87% of their workday on Facebook, so that's also debatable.
Thank you very much. We'll be hearing more from you throughout the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the panel show stagehands. Oh man, you could have stayed up here to sing for the next part.
That's true.
Oh, folks, I first met this guy in this very room about 2.5 years ago, and now he's a guest on my show. He's moved here from Chicago. Please welcome Keith Keebler Horvath. Oh, sweet. You brought me a birthday.
Oh, hot mic, hot mic, hot.
It is a good
It is. It's quite sleek.
So I think I already covered the first part, Chicago.
Yeah,
So you used to live in Chicago and now you don't?
that pretty much sums it up.
Moving on.
Yep. It's very cold up there. Don't ever go up there unless it's the summer. I promise, it's terrible otherwise.
Either works.
The Midwest, they have that thing where it's like they're supposed to be the most very warm, very welcoming, but it's very like passive aggressive up there. Like they want to say that like there's always the stigma or whatever the stereotype or whatever the word is. I can't think of words right now. That like we always are apologizing for everything, and it's very true. But it's like it's not really like we care. We're just saying it because it's like the nice thing to do, but we don't actually care.
New York actually has the copyright on Fuck Yourself.
Yes, yes,
So
absolutely.
you had to find something.
Yes.
You've been kind of honored. You've got a couple of shows in Austin Sketch Fest.
It's true. I actually have 3.
3. Wow.
3.
Well, I only have 2 written down.
Thank you, clapping.
Somebody's getting fired.
Thank you, clapping. Ooh, I like the slow clap. I like the slow clap. Yeah, it builds really good and it strokes my ego exactly like I need it to.
You want to talk about the show?
Sure. The Sketchfest shows? Okay, great.
Anything you want to shoot any movies? What do you want to plug right now?
Sure. I watch a lot of TV. There's a lot of good
Science
TV.
Theater's back.
I have not yet. A guy from Second City is apparently in it though, so I have to check it out. Pretty much required. But Sketchfest. So I have 3 shows in there. The first is the very first sketch show that I did in Chicago, which was called House of 1,000 Sketches. And it was inspired by the music and movies and everything about Rob Zombie.
Steve Lawrence.
What's up?
Steve Lawrence.
Steve Lawrence did what?
House of 1,000 Corpses. I thought it was a cover when Rob Zombie did it.
Is it?
I could be wrong. I smoke a lot of weed.
So much weed.
I know. It's so much weed. This is how half of our conversations go.
Does it smell like weed in here?
It just smells like JJ.
Which is weed.
Which is weed, yeah,
stuff?
that's weed, that's
perfect. Yeah, I was just given that and was told give it to you for your birthday.
Thanks for not keeping it.
You're welcome, but you gotta share.
Yeah, I got
You have
the next
to.
24 hours.
Sweet, I can do that. I can meet you up in 24 hours. That's cool. And then
Rob
this-
Zombie.
Yeah, Rob Zombie. It's pretty. Oh my God, am I high right now? I don't even know. You ever been in that moment where you're like, I'm still maybe kind of fucked up, but not sure? That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So if you like really twisted humor, you should definitely check it out. We deal with everything with fake blood. It has to be fake.
What are those
Rules.
people these days?
I know.
We were growing up, real blood.
Just anywhere you wanted to get it, yeah. You just go some blood. Yeah.
Blood mark.
Yeah. Oh, I miss those blood marks.
Every on every corner next to Blockbuster, photo mat.
Those were the days. Now you have to go through channels and
It's all digital.
yeah.
Yeah.
So much though. It's not as good. But yeah, there's that. There's a lot of just really twisted humor in that show. And we wrote it through improvisation mostly, which is how up in Chicago, Second City, that's how they write all of their sketch shows is through improvisation and they re-improvise
You're
it.
familiar with Second City because you spent 25 years.
Most of my life there, yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably should have told you that earlier, but I'm not very good at this, it turns out.
No, you're just stoned, JJ.
He's just so high.
It
It's
wasn't
cool.
written down.
But there's also music and dancing, so I mean,
Blood, music, and
blood,
dancing.
music, dancing. You don't need anything
That's a party,
else.
man.
You don't need anything else.
Or a Saturday.
Or a setting.
A Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday night. Yeah.
Has Rob Zombie heard about this yet?
RZ and I call him RZ. We're on that level. We haven't fully discussed all the details yet, but I think he's cool with it. Yeah.
If everybody went and like hit the social media with it and try to get his attention for it, do you think that'd be cool? Or
Oh man,
would
I
that
hope
take you
so.
out?
No, do it. Oh my god, if I could meet Rob Zombie, I would.
Rob
Oh
Zombie,
my
that's
God.
what I call him.
Rob Zom.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zom. If I can meet Rob Zom.
Tim Peck.
Tim Peck. But I would love all of you forever if you made that happen for me.
We can do that, right?
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Yes. Thank you everyone who enthusiastically yelled yes, especially myself.
Not the gayest sketch show you've ever seen.
Yes.
Is another show, not.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the Rob Zombie.
No, this is definitely a little different. So again, wrote it through improvisation, and it's running right now at Cole told me 2 more shows tomorrow night. The last I checked, there was only 1 ticket left, so good luck. But next week we're previewing different material.
Hold for Rob Zombie.
Yeah, Rob's coming, so I have to hold several tickets for him. He's so picky. But next week we're going to be previewing new material. It's going to be completely different stuff than anything that's in the show right now. So if you want to see actors testing things out and probably failing really hard, check it out, because there's nothing more fun than seeing that process. You get to help shape all the material. You get to help shape what the show looks like. You're almost like a writer in a sense, because your feedback by way of laughter and reaction and response really tells us what's working and what's not, and we change things based off of how you react to it. So if you can come out, that'd be awesome. So as you said, this is not the gayest show you'll ever see. It's all about the LGBTQ culture and again, dancing and music, but I'm sure you assumed that.
What replaces the blood?
What replaces the blood? We actually have blood in the show. So it's the exact same thing as the Rob Zombie show, just with more flair. But it's still just as brutal. But it's got some scenes in it that quite possibly are some of the best scenes that I ever had the chance to direct, and one that I see every single week. And even still, I watch it and I'm like, oh my God, it makes my heart pound and I get sweaty. It's just so intense and powerful and amazing. And there's really nothing quite like sketch comedy. Improv is amazing and awesome. You never know what's going to happen, but with sketch, everything has to be so calculated and so precise. Even something as simple as inflection can change everything. This is an example that I always tell to people, but there was a guy up in Chicago, Brian Galvin, if you heard of Sassy Gay Friend. If anyone's ever heard of that. I got at least one couple people, thank you. And so he was in a show and there was a blackout, which is basically just a quick little joke. And what happens is it opens up on this guy and he's like standing just like this, real intense over the audience. And Brian Gelman and this woman standing next to him, I think it's Molly Erdman. None of you know these names, it doesn't really matter. I can say Jane, and you'd be like, oh yeah, of course. But they're standing there, she's like, well, what's wrong with your son? He's like, oh, he has ASD, attention surplus disorder. He's really good at focusing on one thing. But over time, the laughs started to go away more and more and more, and he wasn't sure why. And so he went back and watched the tapes, and he noticed he went from attention surplus disorder to attention surplus disorder. And when his inflection went down, he lost the laughs. When it went up, the laughs came back. So sketch can be that specific and that unique to those beats and those moments, which is why it's so important that we get to test it out in front of an audience, because that really lets us know what works and what doesn't.
So we've got you all stalking Rob Zombie on social media and
Brian
hoping to
Galvin.
write his next show.
Yeah. Doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of homework, guys. Sorry.
Give yourselves a hand.
Yeah.
And also you dabble a bit in electronics?
Yeah. As a hobby, I like to put things together and take them apart, and I actually created this kind of computer. It's I don't know if I should say, but Apple was hitting me up about it.
No, you did bring it, right?
I brought, yeah, it's called the Boytron 5000, the most technologically advanced and most fuckable computer you'll ever meet. It moves on its own. It's literally the most advanced thing ever. Boytron.
Actually, we do have a word from our sponsor, but I mean.
Oh, sure.
Shut up and I'll take care
Yeah,
of it.
okay, let's go.
We're going
Yeah, come
back.
on out, Boytron.
Okay. Watch your step.
God!
Please don't fuck again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Playpen welcomes stand-up comics and asks them to perform all new material, jokes you've never heard before and may never hear again. Join hosts Nikita and Elizabeth every Tuesday at 8, for the Playpen.
I know, so horny. So, the reason I brought Boytron was because Boytron can answer literally anything that you have a question about. It can be about life, it can be about math, it can be about just an existential question you've been having. So, is there any burning questions people have been having about life? Yeah?
How does breast augmentation work?
Boytron 5000, how does breast augmentation work? It's working.
Augmentation
happens
when
we
go
to
the
planet
where God did not
go.
So, I mean, when you hear it out loud, it seems pretty obvious, right? But it's when you go to the planet where God was. I mean, literally could not be more in plain English. Can we get another question for the Boytron 5000? Yeah, I know you had a burning question.
What purpose do the ABCs have in a certain order?
Being in a certain order?
Yeah, like why are the ABCs in that order?
Boytron 5000, what purpose do the ABCs serve being in the order they are in? Why is there that order? Working so hard. Working so hard.
ABCs are
in
The order
set
they
are
going
because
they
are
wanting
to
go
in
order.
Thank you, Boytron. Try not to get too turned on by it, but very clearly they're in the order. But they're in the order they're in because that's the order they're in. So it's. Can we get maybe a brain buster for Boytron 5000? Anything at all? Any? Is there? Oh yeah, back there. Yeah, question.
Who would have won if Trump wasn't running for president?
Who would have? Boytron. What would have been a better future? If someone would have won other than Trump. Gotta work overtime in that one.
the
Father
of
the
United
has
been
elected
by
the
electoral
college
and
you
have
no
sex appeal
or
really
any
sex appeal
Uh-oh, I think we overloaded the Boytron.
fuck
Alright, it's stuck in fuck mode. Alright, the Boytron 5000 is stuck in fuck mode. I'm gonna have to take this back. I'm gonna have to relieve it of some pressure. Alright, let's go, Boytron. I'm so sorry, I wish we could have time for more questions, but the Boytron needs to ejaculate right now.
Themselves the most fuckable troop in Austin and Ooh, we got our debate set in order. Can we have our debaters, please? Can we have a fact checker? Fact checker. Alright. Just get back on the Fox News website. Exactly 0 people die from marijuana use each year. There are pesticides, farming practices, and inhalation techniques that may be affecting the health of regular pot users. How will you approach these risks in the future?
Well, I don't know how we're going to approach them in the future, but I'll tell you what we're doing right now. We grow 100% pesticide free because we have a sterile environment that no germs ever get in, vermin or bugs. And our workplace has been scabies free for 36 days in a row now. Thank you, it was tough. But I can assure you that anytime you buy cannabis from us, it is 100% pure, grown, the best, eye-crushing soul candy you will ever smoke.
I just gotta say, I feel like smoking weed that's grown in a fake environment is like eating mud on a rainy day that was made, I don't know, out of like chocolate and flour. Anyways, doy. No one wants pesticides in their marijuana, and doy, she's lying to you. Oh, problem with corporations is that you need them more than they need you. So they're gonna lie to you all they can, and then you're gonna find out they lied to you, and you're gonna be like, I'm never shopping from you again. And then they're gonna be like, we don't care, we're gonna lie to everybody else, and they're gonna believe us. And then you could just be going to your uncle's, daughter's, sister's, brother's best friend, who you made out with at prom, and you know that he's been to jail for 3 times, but at least you know where the weed's coming from.
We have 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
My rebuttal is that Americans don't need pesticides. I will agree with you on that. I think that we get plenty in all of our fruits and vegetables. And we don't need to smoke it in our cannabis. Although it does add a little nice little buzz at the end. I'm just saying. But I will agree with you. Pesticides in cannabis is no, wrong.
No matter how you're growing your cannabis, you just don't want it to be killing people at all. And the reason that you don't want that is because if you kill everyone who's smoking your cannabis, who are you going to sell your cannabis to? Also, sustainability. The farm, the earth, we need to nurture it, we need to go let, the water cycles, we got to give back, and that's how life keeps going.
Let's check some facts.
Okay, I've got 4 for you. Since we started with Sierra last time, I'm sorry, Deborah Smith, not Breezy. We'll start with Big Pharma this time. One thing that I do have to say is that there is also another lawsuit against the Big Pharma weed. It's a 2009 lawsuit that states that the environment was only sterile when they were growing their weed because none of their employees can have kids. But I also can't go any further into that since it's an active investigation.
You don't have kids, who's going to buy your weed?
That's fair. Also on the Big Pharma side, right before she came out and mentioned that she had not had scabies in the workplace for 36 days, she asked me what scabies meant. On the local side, one of the things that I do want to say that Deborah Smith did not include was any sort of mention about the overhead from having to replace all the rugs of the people coming in and out of your mother's basement whenever they're buying weed from your uncle's boyfriend's best friend's sister. I also suspect that she may have some confusion about her suppliers since that seems to continue to change. Also, okay, good comeback. Also, the last one that I want to mention, in regards something similar to Big Pharma, right before she came out, she asked me what sustainability meant. The facts are facts and they need to be checked.
And one last word from our, sorry, JJ?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bonfire is not just a sketch comedy show. Bonfire is a sketch comedy party. The craziest, sickest, most absurd sketch comedy this town has to offer. Join Bonfire for Volume 3 this Thursday at 9:30. You may remember Jess from Boy Band.
It's true.
Last week she was talking about how much she loved Dunkin' Donuts to us.
That's right.
And I mentioned Krispy Kreme donuts.
She hates Krispy Kreme.
With a passion.
I've
As much
never-
as she loves Dunkin' Donuts.
Probably she hates that more than she loves Dunkin' Donuts.
Maybe more.
And I've never met someone that loves Dunkin' Donuts as much as her, and I'm from Jersey. There's a lot there, guys. Whatever, guys.
I thought it would be a neat idea to get donuts from 6 different donut shops around town, blindfold her, and have her do a blindfolded review of these donuts. I call it the Donut Challenge. Put your hands together for Jess.
Challenge. Oh, it's the donut challenge. Which one are you eating in the donut challenge?
I will pass this blindfold to my lovely assistant, Laz. He will blindfold the subject. Now, Jess, I've got you milk and a chocolate milk as a palate cleanser. Do you have a preference? You can swing them back and forth.
I don't have a preference.
Well, I know you've been drinking liquor in the back, so the milk chocolate.
Smirnoff Ice, okay, get it right.
I need to check something and see if she can see. How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Perfect.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna take the caps off.
Okay, I just want chocolate.
You just want chocolate.
I
Okay.
think I just want chocolate.
And we have a little video we can show while she's drinking.
Yes, that's right.
You have a straw.
Do we have straws?
This feels difficult.
Nice video.
This is just to get you in the mood.
That's right.
Okay, so
Nice journal.
I just tell you if it's Dunkin' Donuts or not.
Oh, you're just going to talk about
You're gonna talk about the
Okay, talk
donut.
about the donut.
Yeah.
But you want me to tell you my thoughts and feelings about this donut?
That's right.
I don't like cream-filled donuts. Do you get any?
No, we
Just
gotta glaze
got
them.
regular glazed donuts from every place.
There are
That's right.
no sprinkles.
It is.
Sprinkles are garbage food for garbage people, Jeff.
Anybody
You're
who wants to
holding
make us
with one
corporation?
finger, I'm not blindfolded.
I'm upset right now. It's fine.
I have your first donut in my hand.
Is it like? Do I talk? Like I don't know.
You can talk about however you want to talk about it. You're the
You wanna
donut.
talk about how it feels in the hand? This is from donut shop number 1. What do you think of that?
Do I have to tell you right now what I think?
Yeah, let us know.
I feel like this is Dunkin' Donuts.
That feels something.
It feels close if it's not. So like I need to like determine. But like that feels not that far away.
Gotcha.
It's definitely not Krispy Kreme.
So you want the next donut?
Yeah.
You're done talking, you just want to keep going. Alright, hang on a second. Let me reach in here and get donut number 2.
I'm like not fucking around here. This is serious work.
Okay, I gotta get all of these donuts. I had to go to 6 different donut shops for
I
this.
was born for this mission.
Okay, this is donut shop number 2. This one's actually clear across town from the other.
It's like an okay donut.
Not as fluffy as
No,
that.
like if someone brought me this donut, I would eat it. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a donut.
It's not. It feels good. I feel good about it, but like it's not Dunkin' Donuts. But like it's also.
So the first one is definitely better
She
than the second.
fucking loves Dunkin' Donuts.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. Like when I moved to Austin, like I was so sad that there was no Dunkin' Donuts, and now they're like Jewish in the city limits. I like texted my mom about it. It's
Okay, I'm gonna get the third donut out here. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Alright. Donut number 3. This one's actually far north
Oh, pardon.
in town. Well, northwest-ish. The Cary Grant area of town.
Importance.
That's a pretty good donut, but it's not Dunkin' Donuts.
You put that number 2 out of the 3?
Yeah.
Is it closer to number 1 or closer to number 3?
I would say it's closer to number 1.
Closer to number 1?
Yeah, that's like a good donut. Like I would seek out that donut.
It's a yes then.
How many donuts have I had so far?
You've had 3.
We've had 3, we're gonna have 6 total. Alright, let's see how you like this one.
Donut number 4.
I don't feel good about this donut.
What's different about this one? What's wrong with this one?
Do these people know what donuts I'm eating right now?
No, they're blindfolded too.
I feel like that was a Krispy Kreme donut and I'm mad.
You think that is the Krispy Kreme?
Yes. That was Dunkin' Donuts, so you can like kill me outside.
Alright, that was a bad experience.
That was bad.
Let's see if you like this
I
one.
mean, I would eat that given a donut. Like, I would say no to any donut.
I got a feeling you're gonna like this next one.
Number 5.
I guess I shouldn't influence you.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm a strong, independent woman. This could be a Dunkin' Donut also. This and number 1 are also a Dunkin' Donut potential.
Okay.
Like, I guarantee we don't have 2 Dunkin'.
I know, but like, I might need a side-by-side comparison.
Alright, I may be able to do that
Number 1
later.
and number 5. Okay.
Alright, you cleanse your palate and I'll get our final donut. This is donut number 6.
I'm very nervous.
This is the end of the donut challenge.
You're gonna have to make your choice here.
Fuck this shit. It's not really good donut too. Like none of these are doubles, right? You're not like.
We've got a great one, a crappy one, a mediocre one, another great one, a good one, and a good one, right? Does that sound like
I
doubles?
think the number 1 and 5 5 could be Dunkin' Donuts. Number 6 is like, probably not.
So one or 5 is the one that you would like.
Yes.
All right. You can take off your blindfold now.
I'm so concerned with my
And let's show Jess that video.
Stop it.
Yes.
What, are they all the same donut?
They were all the same donut. Oh, they were all the same donut. Oh, you got tricked. You got tricked.
Thank you, Jess. Hey, who likes milk? Throw that out there. I'm so strong, I might take somebody's head off.
I don't trust him. He would probably drop it on purpose.
Enjoy the milk. Come back next week or next show and show us how strong your teeth and bones are. It's got calcium, vitamin D. That was some donut challenge. I think the donut challenge worked pretty well.
I think it did too.
Did you like that? Did it make you hungry?
I hope it's not her crying in the
Oh, man, let's wrap up this debate, shall we?
Yeah.
As my old friend Marty McFly said, that next one is heavy. The tobacco industry infamously targets youth in cigarette advertisements and sales, creating addicts from a young age and perpetuating tobacco-related deaths in the U.S. Despite law enforcement and endless anti-drug curricula, children are not protected from accessing and using weed or other substances. How will you work to protect our children from the risks and side effects of premature pot use?
Well, I would like to say, first of all, that we at Superior Sativa Solutions love children. We know that the children are our future. And so that's why we want to prevent the accidental ingestion of edibles. We've teamed with top scientists and top educators to bring all American children this pamphlet. And it says, these ain't your gummy bears. They're your mamas. Or daddy. We thought that was clever because all kids love a your mama joke, right? But the children, once they read this, will be armed with all the information they need to make the proper choice to remain cannabis-free until they are of the legal age of consumption.
Yeah!
A corporation is a human, according to the federal government. And if you watch documentaries on Netflix, you should watch one where they explain that corporations hire psychologists to trick children using TV stuff to whining their parents and convincing them to buy them crony shit and take them to crony capitalist breeding grounds, aka Disney, aka Six Flags. And what I'm saying is it's all their fault. They did it with freaking, cigarettes. Oh, okay. Go to a park. Go outside. You know what kidnappers are? It's a capitalist agenda on the news to make you think that you shouldn't go outside. So you stay inside, you let your health dissipate, and then you buy more shit. Go outside.
Man, kids love Disney World and Six Flags. And parents also love it when they're using cannabis. Especially, yeah, eye-crushing soul candy. The strain so powerful, there isn't enough technology to measure how much THC it contains.
Corporate interests making us afraid to enjoy the Earth's natural resources. Send your children outside, they'll be too distracted by the real greenery to get involved in your greenery. And then, if they do find your greenery outside while they're playing, you may eat the whole damn field, just like my parents made me eat their whole pack of cigarettes when I was little. Also your dogs.
And there's some facts. Let's check.
I've got 4 for you. The first one, JJ called Marty McFly his good friend. They were acquaintances at best. They work on a college project together. Let's start with big business on this one. That pamphlet has no information in it.
This pamphlet is chock full of information. Valuable information that I am not at liberty to share at this moment.
Then turn it over.
That side?
That's what I thought. Moving on to the small business side, Sierra likes to postulate that parks are where people should go, but parks are dangerous for children, especially when stoned, because whenever you're stoned in a park, the swings are impossible to resist. She also brought up that her parents used to make her eat cigarettes, which we are going to have to penalize her for because that is outside information, since she also has a My Strange Addiction episode about her cigarette eating problem.
That's not even true. My parents have never seen me smoking cigarettes, and if they did catch me, they'd be really hurt, so please don't tell them.
The facts are facts and they need to be checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, who do you side with? Big weed?
Good stuff. And if we were in Texas, I'd give you samples, I swear. Pick me up in California, okay?
Local weed? Or fact checking? I know you want to spend a lot of time checking other facts, so we've got you 10 seasons of Friends on DVD. Congratulations. Right, Friends. Sierra Peacock, Meredith Barnes.
Let's have a joke.
I'd like to bring our director up. Roy Lazarus. Roy Lazarus. No relation. Roy Lazarus, Mike Lazarus. That's just a coincidence.
That's my brother.
You guys are brothers?
Yeah,
Oh shit, that's how you got the job?
Well, not really.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want me to help you with this?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to, so when we toast at the end of the show, we're going to drink some real champagne. I wanted to get this bottle for these guys that worked really hard this month, so give it up for them. Like your credit card back, thank you. But yeah, I don't open this. One time I tried to open a bottle of champagne on stage, and I spilled the entire thing on stage.
And for our toast, we've got some special marijuana-related jokes from our writers.
Just inside, so people who wrote those jokes are in wigs over there.
They're really funny.
Some of us may or may not have ever seen these jokes before.
That's true.
But first, we're gonna have 7 people open a bottle of wine.
Opening the wine.
I see cork.
We finally got the foil off.
Hey, can we give a quick applause to our barber?
If 2 people from the audience would like to join, our group, that'd be awesome. See me afterwards.
If anyone knows the lyrics to Champagne from In the Heights, I'll sing it with you.
Better call Saul, am I right? My kind of crowd.
Can't you wait? Do you have a problem?
Glad I'm not here today. I'd like to confess something to you all. You don't know me.
Which, we have a lot of jokes on it.
Yeah, who wants to do the first one?
In local news, KXAN reports that marijuana helps postpartum depression. One local mom interviewed said playing dolls and Legos, reading the same book a dozen times in one day is something I can do now with joy and mindfulness. Yeah, ain't great, ain't being high grade.
It says cheesy grin right there. I wanted to make sure.
I did it, guys, I got it.
Hey,
Hey,
to you guys, right?
I'll let you do the.
So many paragraphs. After over 20 years, Disney's DuckTales is back on the air with a star-studded cast of comedians most fans will recognize, further proving how great of an investment the dispensary in Anaheim will prove to be for the company. Wouldn't it be great? Little DuckTale, gummy edibles, and THC-infused Dole Whip? Disney, think about it. Sounds like a whole new world of revenue. At the magic carpet rolling papers?
wait, hold on. No clapping. What is Dole Whip?
First off, don't clap. We thrive on that like most.
Hey,
like oxygen.
It's a frozen dessert that's exclusive to the Disney parks. It's made by the Dole Company, and it tastes like pineapple, and it's delicious. It's great. If you ever have a chance, get it. You can get it outside of the parks, but it's called Dole Soft Serve.
Don't live forever.
Dole Whip.
great. Jess knows about it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Live test it next time.
Next show,
Dole
one
Whip is the best Dole Whip. So just reading shit off the page isn't as easy as you thought, huh?
It's tough, it's hard.
Alright, JJ, go ahead.
Vulture is reporting that longtime marijuana advocate Woody Harrelson quit smoking about a year ago, which explains why I've had so much extra weed for the last year. TGI Fridays recently announced that they're making bottomless appetizers a permanent menu option. When asked, the CEO said, "We wanted to do it for a long time and finally can now that Woody Harrelson's no longer smoking."
I think we have one more. Wait, one last.
Oh, there's one more.
Sorry, guys. Oh yeah. Why don't you guys read it.
And we'll just cheers.
And we'll just cheers for you.
In unison? Or do you want to back me up with the... Canada has a bill that would completely legalize pot effective July 1st, 2017. What leads to our big announcement, effective this July, it will now be Panel Show Toronto or Winnipeg, depending on whoever has cheaper rent.
Thank you very much for coming out. Let's get a hand for Marcia and Nathaniel. For the director, William Lazarus. Everybody who was on the show tonight.
No applause.
yourselves. Thank you very much.
That was the panel show.